Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have battle 1 of set Eldez. So yeah, let's get right into it. So we're using our Eldez team. Our opponent is using Infernate, Starmie, Ariados, Electivire, Lucario, and Donphan. Strategy, this is our first battle with it. So of course we're going to lead with Pinsir as we set in the team builder. And hopefully that'll give us some success. So let's see how this battle goes down. So my opponent here leads off with his Starmie, his shiny Starmie, and I lead off with Pinsir. And of course the goal with this team is, or goal with Pinsir I should say, is to set up the Stealth Rock. So that is our plan. We can take one of any hit he throws at us. So let's see, we're just going to set up rocks, and I believe he switches here or goes into the Infernate. Cris withdraws and out comes that Infernate and we get our rocks up for free. So now I'm not in a particularly scared position because I know I can take one of any hit because of the sash. So I just opt to click for the Earthquake and see if we can weaken this thing while also exposing its item. Is it sash? Is it bandit? Is it life form? Just trying to expose Infernape's item. Infernape's a very scary threat in this BDSP metagame, because Infernape just hits hard. It can even run special or mixed if the player so chooses. So here comes the Flare Blitz. Big damage, of course. We live on 1 because of our sash. The crit did not matter. So you see we hang on and we do a lot of damage and recoil to that Infernape, and Earthquake will knock out Infernape here. So a big threat gone already for this battle. Thank goodness for that sash. So out comes Starmie again, and there was no real switch for me here. You could say I could have gone to Lapras, but I'm thinking it's not worth it. He's just gonna get rid of the rocks anyway. I don't think Pinsir really outspeeds anything, so I just opt to go for X Scissor. A Rapid Spin's obviously coming. So yeah, that's, you know, maybe the play was to go to Lapras. I don't know at this point, hindsight 2020, maybe that was the better play. So rocks are gone, but he exposes that he has a Life Orb. So he's not choiced in any way, nor is he sashed or leftovers, which is good for us. Now we go into Raikiri, I believe. So out comes Maynectr. And very obviously, we probably should have gone for Flamethrower here, because obviously that Donphan's in the back. But what are the odds too that he stays in? Not really though. Maynectr would outspeed. So out comes Donphan. I should have clicked Flamethrower. That's one mistake on me. So Thunderbolt's not going to do anything. And now we switch into Granbull, as he probably gets his own rocks up. Again, Granbull is our defensive wall here, and because of that Intimidate, we're going to eat this hit really well. Whatever it is. Either rocks or Earthquake. Oh, it's a knockoff, so resist even better. And we do lose our recovery, but we have rest, so it's fine. And we opt to go for a Play Rough, a stab Play Rough. It's going to damage anything, I believe. Or do we go for Earthquake instead? I don't remember. We go Play Rough. Yeah, we go Play Rough. And I think he's going to switch out into Ariados. So Cris withdraws and out comes the Ariados. Yeah, that's a good play. Those rocks would be really useful because Ariados are usually sashed to get up the Sticky Web guarantee. So with that though, we can't really knock it out in one hit. So we go for Earthquake here, knowing he's probably going to go for Webs. And we have to get rid of Ariados as soon as possible. Ariados is a big threat. And I know I'm saying that, I'm not lying, because Ariados, once it gets up, it can really do tons of damage with Mega Horn and Poison Jab. So he sets up the webs, and Earthquake will knock out Ariados. No! I'm kidding, I'm looking at my notes one line ahead. Oopsie. Then we go for Earthquake again here. I think it's fine. Here comes that Poison Jab. So yeah, I mean that hurts a lot. I think Ariados is like what, 120 attack? And that's defensive Granbull. So, you know, that too goes Granbull. Earthquake will knock out the Ariados. That's fine. I wish we had our lefties. Now we're in a position where we have to do it webs for the rest of the match. So not ideally the best for us right now. So out comes the Starmie. And I believe he's just going to click Surf and knock us out. Again, that's fine with me. He gets all the chip damage from that Life Orb, so that's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. He goes for Psychic instead, so that's gonna obviously kill the physical wall Granbull. And now we opt to go into Lapras, I believe. No, we opt to go into Flygon here, and I think just to get the U-turn and get off a get the Water Absorb, have him stay in. Either that or draw a switch. We actually withdraw Starmie, giving us the switch initiative instead, and out comes Donphan. Again, we're now gonna knock off that Sturdy, no pun intended. We're gonna essentially stop its Sturdy now. That did surprisingly a lot of damage. Donphan is quite bulky in its own right, so that's quite surprising. Now we make this strange play to go out into Raikiri here, and I don't know why I did that. Probably should have just gone out into Lapras, to be honest with you. I don't know why I made this play. We go for a switcheroo. We're going to cripple the Donphan, which is fine with us, which is fine with me. But why go and use switcheroo now? This is obviously a very bad idea. Why did I do this? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, we're losing main X-Trick here out of whatever malarkey we were thinking of. Down goes main X-Trick. Stupid, bro. That's so stupid. What are we doing? Now we go into Lapras now, I believe. Now we go out into Salamence instead. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're obviously going for D-Dance. I don't know what we're doing. We should be going out into Lapras. And obviously we're drawing a switch too, because he's now Specs. So that's fine, but what are we doing? So Cris withdraws the Donphan, goes out into Starmie. That's fine. We outspeed Starmie now. So that's good with us. That's fine. We D-Dance, +1/+1. I don't think anything on his team has Intimidate, so we can't actually go and start sweeping if we so choose, unless we click Fire Blast for some whatever odd reason. Thank goodness we click Dragon Claw and knock out the Starmie. So down goes Starmie, and we get our +1 with the Maxi Boost. Now he's probably going to go into Donphan and click that Ice Shard now that he has a priority on his side now. So here again, we should probably be going into Lapras, but for whatever reason we're not going into Lapras, and we're going to take a shit ton of damage from that Ice Shard. And +2 does not kill Donphan here, sadly. I think I have to be adamant that would have killed. But now we switch out, now we go into Lapras, one turn a little too late. That's fine, I guess, that's fine. So Lapras eats this Ice Shard, because of course quad resist, and now we go for D-Dance to get ourselves at +1 and at 0, right? Or do we click like Thunderbolt for whatever reason? So he withdraws Donphan and what? Sends out Electivire. Okay, good thing I didn't click Thunderbolt, but we go for a Waterfall and get a big chunk of damage off. And here's where again I should switch and go into Flygon, but for whatever reason we're being El Stupido and we're gonna lose Lapras. I don't know what we're doing in this battle. Down goes Lapras. I don't know what we're doing. And we get Electivire down. That's fine, but at the cost of a Pokemon? That's not worth it. So the only option now, we put ourselves in a position where we have to go into Flygon because we're Scarf, but it doesn't matter because he has Ice Shard. Or if we wild charge into Flygon, we can just click Earth Power for free. So what are we doing? I don't know. How do we get there? Come on, let's go. We can click Earth Power, but Ice Shard's gonna do a lot of damage. Thankfully not killing. We go for Earth Power, knocks out Donphan. We're in a much better position. Might actually have won this battle too. To be honest with you, that's GG, because now what? Lucario might have extreme speed in the back now? What are we doing? What are we doing? Here's Lucario. Does it have extreme speed? It does have extreme speed. So yeah, that's GG. That's a GG, because Salamence is 2 damaged as well to live 1. Yeah, that is what a terrible... Wow, I apologize for this battle. I apologize. This was terrible. This was terrible. deserve this loss. That was terrible. Yeah, please stick around for the next battle. I hope it's a better battle, because this is just rubbish, absolute rubbish. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.